Hey, Alexandra.
Hey, Chelsea. The drama in Ginny and Georgia is really high stakes in the second season for everyone in the cast. What did you like most about filming the new season?
I think what I liked most about filming the new season was obviously from like a BTS point of view, it was just wonderful to be with everybody again and like develop this season together because I was so proud of what we did from the first season. Storyline wise, I think it was just so wonderful to see all of these conflicts that were bubbling at the end of season one just really kind of like explode throughout season two in any shape, way, which form, whatever. I feel like season two is such a good example of everything kind of coming to a head and seeing what happens when the secrets, when the lies, when the like bottled up emotions have nowhere else to go but out, and what ensues from that.
You girls seem to have so much fun in the show, like the scene where they all imitate you, and when you girls do the coffee shop thing. Do you have as much fun off screen?
Oh my God, 100%. That scene actually, while I was like prepping for the interview, I was thinking, I was like, what is my favorite scene from the show? And the improv scene is 100% my favorite scene. It was fully improv. So it was just so much fun to be in that space with like all of these people and to just kind of do whatever and know that we were all going to do it together and know that we were all there together for the first time experiencing what was happening. So I don't think that I would be in a group that was better suited to like work together than with everyone from MANG.
I love that that was improv. Do you have any things that you guys do off screen that's like a lot of fun to bond?
Oh, like karaoke all the time. During season one, we would go out like at least once a block, I would say, probably more than that. Our like staple show thing that happens because we keep filming through the winter is that Nate has his birthday every single season, and that Colton usually starts. Colton and Tony, I think, have the same birthday. I'm missing someone else. There's a third person that's part of this, and I don't remember their birthday. But it usually is like we commence the season with like these people's birthdays, and then Nate's our like middle person, and then by the end of it, we're just like, okay, we got to get this done. But yeah, we go out for karaoke as much as we can. It was very fun. We obviously didn't get to do that during season two, which was not fun. But being out here, I'm currently in LA right now, doing like the press stuff, and it's been so amazing. I got dinner with like Deb, Mason, and like Nate last night, and it's just so nice to have people that you can be like, "Hey, I'm here. Do you want to like get dinner? Do you want to go like for a walk? Like, are you available?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, let's hang out. Like, let's be together." So it was so sweet to be able to see everybody and to like know that we all still have that.
Your face when Hunter was playing that song about Ginny was priceless. The band sounded so great. Were they playing live or do they sing to a recording?
It's a little bit of both, in the sense that Tyson actually plays the drums. So I think he was actually playing because he wanted to make sure he was on time with it. It's a little bit different, like it's more obvious if he's faking it because then the beat's like fully off. And then I think everybody else, because of sound, and like singing for everybody, they had already recorded the song, so they were singing to their pre-recorded song. But I'm like 99% sure that Becky can play the piano, and I know that Mason can play the guitar. So it really was just, and Colton is learning the bass. So they're all kind of in the musical world together, which is nice.
Which of the four girls in Mang is most like their character?
I feel like I'm the one that's most like my character. Thinking about it now. I mean, not fully, because I will say I like to think I have a more back. Like to think that I have more of a backbone than Nora does when it comes to her friends. She lets them walk over her a little bit too much. But in terms of wanting to be the like peacemaker, wanting to like just have everybody together and just be together, that's definitely how I feel about my friends and definitely how I try to be. So I would probably say I'm the the most like my character.
And who's the least like their character?
Katie. 100% Katie.
What's she like in real life then?
Oh, she's wonderful. She's just nothing like Abby. I would say Katie is such a free spirit, and I think that when Katie is like herself, it's really fun to watch because it doesn't matter who's there. She's always just going to be who she is. And so I think that's super different from Abby because Abby's so concerned with uh, how people perceive her, how boys talk about her, how her friends see her. And I think that that really tortures Abby's character. And I think that Katie has this wonderful aspect about her that she is just fully let go of any sort of expectations like that. So to watch her just like float and just be is so wonderful.
Did you get to pick out a memento or some wardrobe to keep at the end of the season? And if so, what did you choose?
So this season I did not, which sucks because I fully was going to, and I didn't remember that I didn't until just now. So that's awful. Um, the only memento that I took from set, it was also difficult because of COVID. So there was a lot of like very specific, like, please don't touch things because we'll have to like re-sanitize them unless you're in the scene. So it wasn't as like fun as the first season when we got to just kind of like look at stuff. But the one memento I took was when we have the Latka scene. I brought home Romy Schrader, who plays Sam. I brought her home a dreidel and chocolate bunny because she's Jewish, and I was like, "Look what I did!" And I asked before I took it, and she was like, "This is hilarious. Thank you so much." So that's the only memento I've taken from set so far. That's a lie. I've definitely taken something else. I just don't remember what it is.
And I don't know if I can ask this, but what happened to the ring in the milkshake? I mean, did all go well? I was actually worried.
I also was so worried. I was so worried. I I think I can't remember if when we shot that we had a milkshake that didn't. No, he puts it in and then I drink from it. Yeah, I think originally we had a straw and then I got scared. So then I switched it to sipping because I think I sip in it. Um, the ring was fine. Everyone was fine. Yeah, I also was so terrified doing that scene because I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and this would be not an opportune time to choke on a ring. Um, but the ring was cute.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Yeah, I remember asking if I could take that home, and then they tried, and then they were like, "It's the hero ring, and we only have one, so no." And I was like, "Ah!" So
Did they let you wear it in subsequent scenes? Because I don't remember seeing it on your finger.
no, it's a breadcrumb. I think it's very
Oh.
much a breadcrumb. Yeah.
And finally, I'm talking to Damien next. Is there anything I should ask him about?
Anything you should ask Damien about? Oh my gosh. Tell him I say hi, first of all, please. And then I don't know if you're allowed to hint at this, but you can mention um what it was like to be in the woods and drive in the car with Chelsea on a different project that we worked on.
Okay, that's
So
that sounds intriguing.
vague, very vague, but I think that's as far as I can go with that.
Can you say what other
Sorry.
project it was?
Yeah, it was for an indie movie. Um, and it doesn't have a release date yet, but we worked on it in the summer together. So,
And
yeah,
did something funny happen?
um, it was super fun, but we were also in like the middle of the woods, so there was a lot of like, what was it, June bug issues happened with like the mosquitoes and people not understanding, and like we were in like the bush, so we would have to do a scene and then they would have to like close the windows of the car because mosquitoes were just like getting in and destroying everybody.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to me today about Ginny and Georgia. Such a fun show. I mean, and so it's got so much mystery. It's like got everything. I had to binge the second season totally because I was like, oh my God, what happens next? It was
I
so
love that. Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to hear like people's responses because obviously, like, you have your own opinions, but it's so good to see.
yeah. I have a great time in LA.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, or if you're returning but you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, tap it now, plus the notification bell in the top right-hand corner so you make sure you don't miss out on any new celebrity interviews. Also, hit the like button and tell me below in the comments, who's your favorite star? Who would you like to see me interview next? I'd love to hear from you.